big bull. 35. Did you see him?
Big.
340 plus. 340 plus, huge.
Did you shoot him?
Yeah.
Where was he?
Right up in that little clearing there. 34, 35. I gap shot him. He was kind of quartered. He pulled up there and then turned. So I held it real tight to his shoulder. It might have caught some of his shoulder and didn't penetrate great, but it was up and down right in the right spot. Maybe a little far, but it looked like there was about this much arrow hanging out. So,
I saw his legs.
dude, huge 6x7. I mean, bigger than that one in Wyoming last year. Huge. He come out there in the field and he was just like looking for you and he couldn't see and he kind of like, he went up and then circled. I could see him going. I'm like, he's gonna go over here. He didn't want to cross that opening all the way. It was perfect, exactly where I thought he'd come. I thought he'd either come there or come over this way. Good job. Thank you. Yeah. Right when you guys started coming over, I heard a little crashing over there, so it could have been him.
If you shot him up in there, he didn't go far.
He's big. Man, what a beautiful come out. Did you get that when he was out there in the field? Dude, he had prime thing. Oh.
Did you get the shot here? No skid marks coming down the hill. Must have went that way. Okay. Missing an elk's one thing, but wounding one, that's a whole nother story. No matter how much you practice and you try and you wait for the perfect shot, sometimes, you know, you may overthink a shot or something, and, you know, the shot doesn't go like you plan. I'll never get that one back, you know. It's a hard one to swallow. Thing come right in, had a good shot. Right at the last minute, he kind of turned his shoulders towards me a little bit. He was still broadside, but he kind of turned his shoulders, and I thought at the shot it looked really good, you know. And we thought, yeah, this is great. I got a bull of a lifetime. And as we started trailing it, you know, we started understanding that wasn't the case. I was ready to give up. I was ready to call it, ready to notch my tag and say, you know what, that's my one opportunity on an elk for the year. And you know, and after we watched the footage, and you could tell it wasn't a fatal hit. And you know, if a guy was out there by himself, it would have been a lot harder, you know, without his support group there to help out. So
I think what keeps us going on and allows us to have that good attitude and that positive attitude is just knowing that we all make mistakes and nobody's there blaming anybody. And so I think as you zoom out on how elk hunting maybe helps shape or has an effect or an impact on our lives, we don't want to lose an animal. You know, to shoot an animal and not execute a perfect shot, whether it's something out of our control or something within our control, at the end of the day, when you put an arrow in an animal and it runs off, that's a lot of responsibility to carry. And when that elk runs off and you don't find it, that's a heavy weight. And you know, I think there are some hunters that don't necessarily carry that burden or that responsibility, and they kind of shrug it off. Within our group, though, it's you know, we've let the team down, we've let the elk down, we've let ourselves down. It's a pretty low feeling, definitely, to be in that. And fortunately for our group, we haven't had to experience that a lot. But we've definitely experienced it.